Eternal fire. The Lord our God has kindled a fire, his heart is set ablaze over his beloved. Thus all who willingly pass through the flame shall be purified, refined, and restored in the image in which he created them. Yet the wicked shall never be established. Their places shall be removed, burned up, utterly consumed. For the Lord our God is a consuming fire, the purifying flame. The sower and the reaper. Such troubled children, always divided. None have learned to walk, not one truly knows me. Yet darkness is overhead, and many have fallen back to sleep. In the height of summer they withered. Under the heat of the noonday sun they became faint and fell down. And now the time of the harvest is here. Relief is very near. Yet who opens their eyes to look upon me? Who stands up and bears their burden gladly, that all might eat and rejoice in their labors, that all might rejoice and give thanks together for the bounty which I have provided, looking to the day when the plowman overtakes the reaper, and the treader of grapes him who sows seed, says the Lord. The Salvation Day. The salvation day of men is fourfold. It was ordained before the foundation of the world, fulfilled at my birth, finished at my death on the cross, and solidified eternally upon my resurrection, says the Lord YahuShua. The truth endures forever. The power of a lie is only as strong as those who believe it, yet the truth will set you free. All lies are born of the evil one and shall perish, yet the truth endures forever. Anathema. Thus says the Lord, as it is written, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. And because they have rejected knowledge, I must also reject them. In all their forsaking of me are they taken away. On account of their pride they reject me, and in their arrogance do they hold fast to their own way, treading the wide path. Therefore are the walls of Jerusalem broken down. Thus is the vineyard of the Lord tread down. Behold, the vats overflow. Every vessel is tipped, all new wine evaporates in the fire, and still my people are not saved. The Redeemer. Behold, I had come, the Son who was completely blameless, to bear the guilt of all the Father's children, the just for the unjust, the innocent for the guilty, the Son of Man for the sons of men, says the Lord YahuShua. Letting go. Here is wisdom. For one to depart this world, they must first depart in spirit, willingly forsaking their life in this world, fully embracing mine, coming to me free, without any form of malice in their heart toward another. Then shall they be taken, says the Lord. True fellowship. True fellowship comes not by words spoken amongst a group of united people. Rather, it starts with the heart and is found in the stillness of my spirit, where my peace mends the broken and my gentle caress gladdens the heart. For all those found at the feet of the Lord are covered with grace, and those who abide in my love are indeed of one accord, says the Lord. Walk humbly. with your God. Hear and understand. The moment pride enters a man, and the moment he stands in front of me to look elsewhere, is the same moment my hand is removed. For I have shown you, my servants, what is good, and that which I require, that you should do justly, love mercy, and walk humbly with your God. Yet how can one behold my face while looking elsewhere, seeking glory for themselves? And how can one who has stepped in front of me walk in my footsteps? Beloved, how shall one who runs away from me to tread another path take my hand, says the Lord? Faith. When my servant no longer seeks to see with his eyes, nor hear with his ears the fulfillment of those things written, then he will know his faith is near to completion, says the Lord. For one who must see with his eyes lacks trust, and one who has itching ears lacks understanding. Yet the servant who truly believes is no longer bound by the need for confirmation. He seeks not after signs, nor does he sit idle, waiting for the news. For his trust is complete, his understanding full, and he is at peace, walking in the ways of the Lord. Walking free. One who bears their own burdens must also bear the heat of the day. Yet one who lets go, cutting every cord that binds him to the world, walks free and shall be given eagle's wings, says the Lord. Idle hands. Idle hands lack bread, and an idle heart lacks trust. Their backs are bent down, their countenance is fallen, their eyelids have grown very heavy. Yet love strengthens the spirit, and washing another's feet is good for the soul, renewing the whole of the body, says the Lord. I remain always. I remain always the good teacher who continually reminds his students of that which he has taught them before they lose sight of the goal. I remain also the faithful shepherd who calls to his sheep before they have wandered too far, the wise and loving Father who makes the sins of his beloved known early, while they are still able to step easily off the crooked path, says the Lord YahuShua. Elect and precious. You are more than the filth that covers you, more than the sin that fills you, much more than the choices you make. For I see your beauty, I know your heart, and the love which you have for me. Behold, I know you as you are, and will be with me where I am. You are not that which you choose in a moment of weakness. You are that which I have created, and you will become that which I restore, and will remain always a beautiful, finished work, elect and precious, my everlasting treasure, even as I shall be yours also, for I know my own, says the Lord. Do not hesitate. Beloved, I love your tears, let me wipe them away. Beloved, I love your heart, let me renew it. Beloved, I love your mouth, let me fill it with my speech. Beloved, I love you, let me hold you close until all these hurts pass away. Beloved, it is time to let go, to release your grasp by which you hold on to these in the world. It is time to love them and to let them go, to have compassion on them and to trust, to release your grasp and to fly away. For I tell you, the little children will not hesitate when I call out their names. Lo, they are with me already. Come to me, therefore, and do not hesitate. it is time to be lifted up. Let go of all these things which weigh you down, which weigh so heavily upon you. Give them all to me. Beloved, be free and fly with me, for this is my will. Yet you must be willing. Behold, the day is upon you. It is here, says the God of heaven, your Redeemer, your Holy One, the Christ. Grace and the moral law. Hear and understand. Salvation can in no wise depart from you, once received. Therefore seek to please the Father, and keep the law. For how can one who walks in me by grace also walk in that which had condemned them? Shall my people reach toward heaven with their hands, while their feet continue to tread the wide path which leads to destruction? And how shall one who loves me take my hand, and walk beside me, with one foot on the good ground, and the other in the grave? Therefore knowledge must increase, and sin decrease, to enter the kingdom of heaven. For one who is under grace bears fruit of the same, and the one who kept the law of the Father revealed that grace by works. So then grace is first and everlasting. Then come works, the first works done in faith, even the first fruits bore in your lives, which is to love the Father and one another by keeping the law, says the Lord. A desirable union. Thus says the Lord to those who seek Him, do you abide in me? Have you received of that which I offer? For until one has stilled their heart and quieted the thoughts of their mind, they shall by no means hear that which the Spirit speaks. How then shall they walk in my will, if they are unable to discern? Yet everyone who looks for me with all their heart and with all their soul shall surely find me, and everyone who seeks my will in all trust shall know it. And in the secret place of my presence shall we break bread together, set apart from the many plots of the evil one, away from the noise of this world. For this is where quiet understanding abounds, and the will of the Lord is made plain, where the broken receive peace, and every sin is absolved in my healing embrace, where the heart of every son rests securely in the hands of his Father, and where the hearts of my daughters are restored and shine anew in my likeness. A desirable union, fulfilling every desire of the heart in my love, says the Lord. Consider my love. Behold my hands and my feet, and consider my love. For the scars of my passion remain, a holy, everlasting covenant, written in the blood of the Lamb. Taste and see, beloved, drink, until that which is veiled no longer, until the void within your heart is filled. For my love was written in every stripe I endured for you, poured out in every drop of blood I shed for you, revealed when you pierced my hands and my feet. Beloved, I am married unto you, a union sealed forever in the blood we share, says the Lord YahuShua. A man of God. A man of God is humble and quiet until called upon to speak. A man of low degree who treads softly until called upon to act. A lowly man who is completely in love with me, who does not his own will, nor seek his own way. A man who waits upon the Lord and hesitates not when the command comes down from the mouth of the Lord his God. A man after my own heart, my servant, my friend, says the Lord. The reward. He who trusts in the Lord shall receive healing wings, and soar high above this storm. At the call of the Most High he shall ascend the heights of the heavens, with the Lord beside him. Yea, the beauty shall be his dwelling place, and in the sanctuary of God's mercy shall he worship, he who sits on the throne. In one accord and with one spirit shall all praise the God of Jacob, sharing in the depth of Mashiach, as love flows from one heart to another. For Yahweh is God alone, he who laid the foundations of the earth, the one who is and was and is to come, the Almighty, YahuShua, Yahweh. Blessed therefore are all those who escape, for they have called upon the name of the Lord in sincerity and in truth, and have given up everything to follow him. Indeed, they have received their reward.